We would be explaining about tomato glasses. This is one special frame for kids. If you see, this is the product what you see here. This is the frame, which is very light, almost about 1.5 to 2 grams. Number 1, the most flexible frame that could be ever bought. Secondly, it is adjustable in nature. If you see these temples, you can adjust its length lesser or more depending upon the size of the patient's eye to the ear. Thirdly, if you see the nose pad is basically one which is also adjustable. These are 5 slots that are given. Then they give you a band which can be fitted inside. And then you can tighten it or loosen it depending upon the requirement of the child. It is removable. Normally, you do not require a band because the temples that are given are long enough to sit behind the ear. These are flexible, made of malleable silicone rubber, so usually there is no chance of injury also. Now if you talk about the nose pad, you can see here I would try to remove the nose pad so that I can show you the number of slots that are available. 1, 2, 3. Normally every nose pad is fitted on the slot number 1. Now if you feel that the glasses are not touching the eyebrow or below the level of the eye, then you can go down to increase the frame from the nose. So it can be put on to the level 2 or level 3 depending upon the requirement from person to person. Suppose if I want to increase the height of the frame, so I'm putting it to the level 3. The first and second slot is left. I've put it on the third slot. If you feel that the glasses are looking to be too high from the nose, you can remove it and again adjust it to the level 2 or level 1 depending upon the requirement after wearing glasses onto the child's face. Now again I'm putting it onto the level 2. The biggest property of the frame is it is one of the most malleable frame. You can twist it and see the tensile strength of the frame. It is one of the best frame that could be used by a child. Now coming to the nose pads, the one which has been already fitted or company fitted nose pads that comes is of small size. The medium and large are also given. That's the medium and the large size which comes along with the frame. So if you try to see, that's the large and that's the medium. So they can be changed as your child grows in his age. One frame would usually work for 1 to 1.5 years. Now I would like to show you that once you wear the frame, how does it look? Now you can see that the frame is covering the whole eye and is sitting well. Secondly, when you turn, you have to look by folding the ear that it is adjusting well or not. If the curve of the temple is touching the ear, it is usually a perfect fit. If you find that it looks to be tighter, then as a head check, before you can increase the size of the or reduce the size and accordingly decide. If it is too tight, then you can increase the size, but once you increase size on both the sides, and you see the frame is falling down and not slugging well onto the nose. Hence, we tighten it back so that we can check that if it is fitting well or not fitting well. Now you see again it is fitting well. Now even if you tell the child to jump, the frame would not fall. Now if you see, the child is jumping, but once you tell the child to stop jumping, the frame would not even move from its nose pad. You see, it is still lying where it was, still perfectly snugged well, even when he is not wearing the band. There will be times when you see that the child has to go for running or skating, or you can say horse riding, then that is the time you can fix the band. As you can see here, there is the facility for the band to be snugged well on both the sides. So this can be easily removed also, and it can be easily put back also. Similarly, if you want to loosen the band, then you can tighten it. Or loose a requirement of the child. As you can see here, it is well tight going behind the neck, so there is no problem to the child. Now we would explain how to increase the length or how do we fit the frame. You can see the screws are given, and the screws can be fitted in the slots that are given. That's so easy to put. Basically, these slots are given to tighten the frame so you can fix it at a particular place. Similarly, supposedly you want to increase the length. The length can be increased again if you say the child has grown after 6 months and you want to increase the length of the side sticks. Then this is also very easy. By removing the screw, increase the number of levels you want to increase, and again with the help of magnetic screwdriver you can put it back. With the magnetic screwdriver, you can put it back and again tighten the screw on both the sides. Once you tighten it again, you can see that it is not movable at all. This is the way you increase the length of the temple. Let's go the other way around. Supposedly, we say we are trying to give the frame to a child where the front of the frame is completely covering the eye, but even at the lowest level, length of the stick is larger. Then if you see, there are 5 slots that are given, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 slots can be clipped and you can reduce the length of the whole stick. Once you reduce the length again, you have to check, does this go behind the ear or not? If it's fit behind the ear, then it's a perfect fit.